My name is Jamie Hernandez, and this is my career presentation for psychology. My career goal is to become a nurse. Since high school, I've always looked up to nurses. The collectivistic culture I'm tied to has influenced this decision. I feel like it's a duty to help our community. Three psychological concepts that are essential in nursing and I will be using in the future is decision making being the first. Nurses use knowledge, experience, and resources to provide good patient care and the best medical intervention. The second concept is the self-determination theory, genuinely enjoying caring for others and striving to be better to best care for patients. And the third being the social responsibility norm, caring for patients as if they were your family, even if they don't have anything to give in return or have no means of giving you anything in return. Decision making is using cognition to make a decision from available options and choices. I specifically would like to be an ER nurse, and they use decision making often, evaluating the patient's symptoms and making the best decision. For example, they'll be evaluating symptoms and seeing if placing an IV would be needed and beneficial. Nurses use their knowledge, experience, and resources in the hospital to make decisions to best treat patients. Nurses will also be using this concept on patients of other cultures, which will affect their decision making. When being seen or admitted in the hospital, patients are asked if there are any cultural or spiritual beliefs they would like to be honored. For example, if a patient is a Jehovah's Witness, they cannot receive blood, and the nurse will have to incorporate that in their decision-making process to best treat that patient while honoring and respecting their cultural and spiritual beliefs. Another psychological concept that is applied in the nursing field is self-determination theory. Doing what you do because you find it naturally rewarding. Nursing can be very stressful and challenging, but genuinely enjoying caring for others in what you do not only makes it emotionally filling for ourselves and yourself, but has a positive impact on the patient's emotional well-being in their care and outcomes. The internal joy seeing patients get better or knowing you did everything you could is an internal drive to continue providing good care in our community. This concept ties directly to the collectivistic culture. The internal reward will help prevent burnout in nurses, with the thought of there are many more patients in the community who will be needing help and they deserve the best care possible. The third psychological concept is essential nursing, especially the United States of America, because they do not turn anyone away regardless of financial situation. And it is the social responsibility norm theory, the duty to help others in need, no matter if they have means to pay you back. Regardless of the patient's housing or financial situation, it's the nurse's job to best treat all patients. So if a homeless man comes in and he is pretty banged up, it is the nurse's responsibility to best treat that patient to get better. Another perspective I take on this theory in the nursing field is it's important to care for patients as if these patients were your own grandmother or brother or any other family member, regardless of anything given by the patient or their ability to pay. And even majority hospitals do not allow um, nurses or any medical staff to accept any gifts or incentives from patients. This maintains proper care for patients as well as their dignity. Nobody wants to be in the hospital, but it's important to take the best care of patients. This theory also ties in with the collectivistic culture because it's important to treat patients as if they were your own family and provide the best medical care to continue serving our community while striving for better health in our communities. What really stood out to me in this course is how it revolved around culture and made us aware of our cultural intelligence. This course had made me more culturally aware, especially within myself, how I don't have problems with people of other cultures, but also how I'm pretty timid and more like a bystander when it comes to speaking out for people of other cultures who are being mistreated or speaking and standing together with a group on a controversial thing. The application I've been applying to myself since taking this course and plan on working on is my leadership skills on controversial points and supporting those who are being mistreated, who are culturally different than other people, as well as stepping in and standing up for those cultures is something I plan to incorporate to kind of build on my leadership skills in the hopes of setting a good example for my kids and to be able to raise leaders. And that's it. Thank you.